Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, let's do the review of this KZ-Castor Pro. So in this KZ-Castor Pro, there is a two different variants is available. One is silver color variant, it's a Harman target version, and then there is a gray color variant, it's a Harman target with the improved bass version. Now I'm using the Harman target with the improved bass version, and also there is a mic and non-mic version. I'm using the non-mic version. Now firstly, let's do the unboxing and the overview. As usual, the box is similar to the other KZ models. Now once you open the box, you will get the KZ-Castor Pro IEM shell. The IEM shell is really looking beautiful. The faceplate is fully built on the metal body, and there is a Castor Pro that wordings in the front, and the cavity is made of a resin material and it's fully transparent. You can easily see all the cables and drivers, and there is also PCB board, and this one supported with the dual 10mm dynamic driver, so you can easily see the two drivers sitting inside the IEM shell. Then in this IEM there is a 4 tuning switches. Using this you can customize the sound signature, and the build quality is really good on the tuning switches. Then it comes with a silicone type of ear tips and it's skin friendly. And after that, inside the box you will get the cable. It's the oxygen free copper cable, and in the one end it's a 3.5mm plug, and on the another end there is a hair hook shape, and it's a 0.75mm 2-pin connector. And this cable comes with a 2-core I think, and if you want you can also upgrade the cable. So for that you need a 2-pin 0.75mm connector. When you upgrade the cable, the audio signal loss will be minimal, so you will get a better music experience. And also in this cable it's supported with the 3.5mm plug, so it not have a inbuilt DAC. So if you are using this IEM in your smartphone and if you feel the overall volume and the effects is lesser means, then you might go for the dedicated portable DAC. You can go for this budget KZ-AM01 DAC. It's very well supported with the KZ-Castor Pro. And then in the box you will get a 2 pair of ear tips, and then a SIM ejector like pin to adjust the tuning switches on the IEM, and then there is a user guide for how to adjust the tuning switch. Well guys, next moving on to its music experience. Firstly, this Castor Pro comes with a different tuning switches. So there is a 4 different switches. Using the switches you can customize the sound signature. I can able to experience the 3 different of sound signature. Firstly, by default all these 4 switches in the turn down condition, you have to turn off all the 4 switches. If you turn off all the 4 switches, now you will get a good balanced sound signature with good amount of bass, because by default it's a bass improved version. And if you want a more bass means, then you just switch on the 1 and 2 option. Now this is the first sound signature I experienced. When you turn on 1 and 2 switches and turn off 3 and 4 switches, using this setting you will get a good balanced plus warm type of sound signature. So it has a very good punchy and powerful bass effect, and at the same time the mid-range is not compromised. In the mid-range you can able to experience that nuances of sounds in the vocals portion, and whatever that instrument sounds, all that tinny instrument sounds you can easily able to pursue. That is a one good thing. And also in the vocals portion, so because of that good decent mid-range, the vocals are really fuller like that. It's a well-shaped vocals, not a very thin type of or more crispy vocals like that. So the vocals is well-rounded vocals and it's naturally reproduced. And the next music experience is that turning on all the 4 switches. After turning on all the 4 switches, now you will get that V-shaped type of sound signature. So here you will get a good amount of strong punchier bass, and the vocals became more crispier and sharper type of sounds, and it's almost looks like a treble focused. Now in this setting you might feel that more energetic type of music experience, but there might be a lack in the mid-range, like you might miss the nuances of sounds in the mid-range portion, so like a tinny instrument or a vocal chorus. So like the tinny sounds you might miss, but in case if you focus on that particular timestamp means, you might able to feel that there is a sound like that. But by default, if you want to pursue by naturally means, you might miss that type of sounds on the mid-range section. And finally, if you don't want more bass, but if you want a more treble based type of sounds means, and vocal clarity should be more crispier means, then you can just turn off the 1 and 2 switches and just turn on the 3 and 4 switches. Now the bass amount is slightly reduced. Now you can able to feel that only the vocals portion is more crispier, sharper and more detailed like that. Overall in this KZ-Castor Pro, it's an all-rounder. Based on your music preference, you can adjust the equalization by adjusting setting this tuning switches, I mostly like the balanced plus a warm type of sound signature, because there only I can able to pursue all the mid-range portion, like that nuances of music, that soft touch. Even if any melody type of sounds means, we have to listen that in the soft touch. So in that setting only I can able to experience the good amount of bass. At the same time I can able to get the good details in the mid-range. So the vocals is fuller, beautiful, and it has a natural reproduction, and also the dynamic range is really good. For me, when turning on 1 and 2 and turning off 3 and 4 switches gives the best music experience.